Did you know it's been almost 1 year since my last update video? Let's do something about that. Now, I know my videos have a slight edge of campiness to them. So what do you say we just have a normal chit chat, just you and I? God, I'm doing it again. I'm joking. All jokes aside, there is a legitimate reason why I wanted to release this video. I have a proposal for you guys, and after that there's some housekeeping and just some general news. So entering 2019, the Lemmy video would have just been released. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was well worth the wait. I certainly enjoyed it. I had a great time learning about Lemmy, Motorhead, and reading his autobiography, which I highly recommend. He is a hilarious writer. Check it out. Originally, the first videos I made for the channel took about 1 month to complete from start to finish. As I've learned how much detail I want in my videos, I've now learned the process is going to take about 2 months from start to finish, with most of the time being devoted to research. The past 4 videos have taken well over 100 hours to complete from start to finish. It's just me researching, writing and editing in my spare time, so it's quite a lengthy process. So I thought what would be interesting, entertaining and frequent that you could find between your bass player episodes. I have 3 ideas I'd like to share with you just to test the waters and see if there's any appetite for some of these ideas. The first one is interviews. Would you listen to me interview other bass players? I want to speak to bass players and hopefully some well-known famous bass players and find out their routines, their secrets, their tips and tricks and their life hacks in how to play bass. I've not decided the exact format. I'm thinking something like a podcast type or a Skype interview or maybe even face-to-face if I'm lucky. I enjoy talking to people who are good at what they do, and if you find it interesting, that's a bonus too that I'd love to share. Hell, maybe even some of you guys want to talk to me and tell me about what makes you a good bass player. I'm sure you'd love to tell your story and I want to hear it. The second idea is product reviews. I've had plans to review the gear that I use and just add another opinion to the maelstrom of YouTube videos. I know, review videos and unboxing videos are a dime a dozen, but I thought I'd ask to see if this interests you if you want to hear my perspective on some of these items. It's a bit of a general idea, but it's something I do want to explore. And lastly, how about live streaming? I had the idea of a weekly live stream. The idea would be to host a live stream and talk about the rigs on my channel. Alternatively, we could do a live discussion and talk about anything you want to bring to the table. That could be your bass rig, it could be somebody else's bass rig. Just a general place to talk about bass. Or it could be a weekly hangout for like-minded people to get together, talk shop and just shoot the breeze. And those are the 3 things I've been considering. And that, my friend, is where you come in. How do you feel about that? Do any of those ideas take your fancy? If yes, I would love to hear your feedback through my online form. I know online forms have a bad rap, but it's only 3 questions. It would take you 5 minutes tops. YouTube comments are fine, but the structure of the web form gives me a bit more information in how to interpret the feedback. So please, if you don't mind, the link is down below and it would take you 5 minutes, I promise. And with that out the way, let's have a channel recap. Since the last update video, almost 12 months ago now, we've had Cliff Burton, Justin Chancellor, and Les Claypool, all of which you guys have seemed to enjoyed. Thank you all for teaching me how to say pachyderm, by the way. That's something I won't be forgetting anytime soon. Pachyderm, 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 pachyderm. I'm done with it, honestly. As of 2018, the channel now has 10,000 subscribers. I mean, what the actual? How did that happen? So welcome if you're new here. Thank you very much for joining me. I very much appreciate the subs. I know in the grand scheme of things, subscribers isn't really a big deal, but to me, I really appreciate it. So thanks very much. And if you haven't made a suggestion on who you want to see on the channel, what are you waiting for? Tell me down below right now. And lastly, in terms of famous tweets this year, there's been no Geezer Butler, there's been no Duff McKagan. However, my only claim to fame this year is being recognised on an airplane flight to my holiday. That is a good way to start a holiday. So thanks Dom, it was nice to meet you, and Nostrovia. And that just about does it in terms of a channel update. Other than that, it's business as usual here. The community vote video will determine who you're going to see in the next few months of the channel, so please vote if you haven't done already. Thank you very much for watching if you made it this far. I'm looking forward to your feedback and your votes, and if you want to talk to me, come and say hi to me on Twitter at AlfieWilliamsUK, and I'll see you there.